Hey, how you doing? J-Man here, and thank you for joining me for another Launchpad Live. And this one's going to be kind of special. I have a gentleman here that I've known for quite some time. He's a realtor in the Ottawa market. His name is Tom Sapinski, and you may be getting more familiar with that name as he's part of my Season 4 sponsor team. Tom, thank you for making some time for me.
Right on. Happy to be here.
So I just want to point out right off the top that my sponsors aren't people that just throw money at me. My sponsors are people that I know, like, and trust. Tom is someone that helped me buy my first home. Remember that fiasco, buddy?
10 years ago, I do. I remember it very well.
And how was I in regards to a grade for being an individual buying a home?
You were good. You were lots of fun to tour around with. We got to laugh and throw some jokes around. You had lots of questions, which you should when you're buying your first house. You didn't beat me up, so it was all good.
That is good. And you were fantastic in regards to answering all my questions. I'm someone that's very nervous in those types of situations. And let's face it, most people aren't seasoned home buyers. You
No.
only generally make a couple of purchases in a lifetime. I
Yeah.
was nervous as heck. And I say that there's very few people that could have got me started with network marketing. There are very few people that could have made me feel comfortable buying a home. And you were able to calm my nerves. We actually got into a bidding war and I won, which is great. You've been now in real estate for about 14 years, and all of those
Yeah.
have been in the Ottawa market, correct?
Yeah, started in 2007 in Ottawa and been going hard ever since.
Okay, so you're most definitely a pro. And I
It's all
met you right before that 5-year bubble where people like yourself usually wash out.
Yeah. The 5 year, it's like any other entrepreneurship or any other self-employment type thing. The 5 years is always the first five are the toughest.
Right. And so you have some pretty impressive stats. So not only do I just have somebody that I know, like, and trust, but I also have somebody on my sponsor team that knows how to sell a home and knows how to get things done. Now, I'm going to pat you on the back a little bit. I was asking you for some information that I'd be able to share with just the regular Joe or Jill that wanted to buy or sell a home. So, number one, you have the experience, and it's all right here in the Ottawa marketplace. So, you've seen the ebbs and the flows.
Yep, definitely. And there's been a lot. Last 14 years, we went through the Great Recession. We've obviously gone through the pandemic and we've had down markets and up markets.
Right. And my home that you helped me get has doubled in value over the past 10
Your
years.
home has done extremely well.
So I'm pretty happy with
Backyard
that.
or not.
Backyard or not. Yeah. Funny story. I thought my place had a backyard and it didn't. And I still made an offer. My bad. And I'm glad I did. I love my home. I absolutely love my home. Now, in the research that I had done, so the brokerage that you work with, you have roughly 18 homes for the average agent going out the door.
Yeah, the average. So I work for Remax Affiliates, and through my brokerage, and we're one of the top producing brokerages in terms of volume and in terms of deals themselves. So they do about 18.
Right. How many do you do, Tom?
I do around 30 a year. So
big deal, Tom.
Yeah, quite a bit of experience. It's good. And when you're making all those, when you're doing the deals, you're gaining experience from every single one because there's no two they're the same.
Right. So something else that I wanted to talk about was time on the market. There's a lot of people sometimes that want to go with a realtor because they're a friend of a friend or they're just starting out and you want to help them out, all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate that, right?
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, experience really speaks volumes because
Experience and results.
because the time that a house spends on the marketplace can really cause a lot of havoc if it's sitting out there a little bit longer than it should.
Especially in a market like this.
Right.
Yeah.
And you also just happen to have some really good numbers in regards to that as well.
Yeah, so if you prepare ahead of time, if you do all the right stuff going into a listing and you don't just throw something up with some photos off your iPhone, I sell homes about 72% faster. And that is specifically because of a program I have in place that we do prior to the listing that encourages buyers to put offers on that listing and put good offers on the listing.
Right. And that, again, comes with the experience of being in this marketplace for a long time. Give me one big plus that somebody should be doing in regards to looking to list, and maybe one big no-no that people make.
Okay, so over improving would be a no-no. Some folks say you're in, I don't know, you're in Bell's Corners and you're trying to sell a townhouse and you've got nice laminate counters, they're in good shape. A lot of people will want to switch that to quartz counters, which could be great. But what if you switch that to a nice gray quartz counter, and the person that loves your house, that person that wanted to pay $100,000 over asking price and blah, 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 and they just hate gray quartz countertops. So if something's not defective, you often don't need to update that. And that's in today's market, that's in a regular market. So over improving can sometimes lead to loss in profit. You want to be looking at your bottom line at the end of a sale. Okay. If you're going to get a nice offer with the laminate counter that you have in place, there's no need to over improve. Okay. What people don't do in a market like this is they don't prepare their home. I'm walking through listings right now that are not staged. And yes, they're going to sell, but are they going to sell at a profit point up here, or are they going to get a nice offer down here? You got to prepare the home. So staging is super important. And that's not a matter of bringing in rental furniture and everything else, which I sometimes do. But it's a matter of just presenting the home in the right light, making sure the chairs are in the right spot, feng shui, you're not bumping your knees on stuff.
Right.
So preparation, but not over improving.
Okay. And now I also know that you have a package that you're going to put forward, some additional savings.
Yeah.
One of those savings we're going to share right now, and the other savings, if they want to find out about it, they're going to have to shoot you an email or give you a phone call. Good. So what's the first one?
Pre-listing home inspection. So if you list with me, we're going to get the home inspected ahead of time. That gives you confidence. You know what you're selling. Gives buyers confidence, especially after they've been beaten up in 4 or 5 bidding wars. You know, they start to tire and they might not bring you that beautiful offer that's going to, you know, make your eyes widen. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to finish with this. Not only is Tom someone I like, know, and trust, but he's also someone that I've referred to another friend of mine, Dale. So he's done some work with you. I think he's worked with you more than once. So has it been twice? Or
a sale, and then I think I helped him out with a rental at one point. And we've been talking throughout the years. He's always thinking about buying or not buying. And
right, so, and he's still there, and he loves that place. So, like, you know, 2 satisfied customers that I'm sure he'd be more than happy to speak about Tom. And for sure, 100%, if you want to know more about Tom, you can talk to me, and I'll be 100% transparent. I'll even tell you one thing I don't like about him. That's not even true. There's nothing I don't like about Tom. Tom, if people want to find you, where do they go?
Homesandcondosottawa.com. Homesandcondosottawa.com. Or just search my last name. There's no other Sapinski in Ottawa.
The only one. I'm like pretty much the only Paternick. And what's your phone number if people want to give you a ring?
It's 613-327-7121.
All right. Make that phone ring. Make it ring-a-ling. All right, Tom. Thanks for your time, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jay, man.
Take care. Be well. Love simply because you can.